I can just skip straight to the end, where I would die, because I'm not very good at this game. I'm fucking psyched. Let's shoot some Nazis. If you haven't, anyone listening to this, I highly recommend checking out the book Masters of Doom, which is a kind of history of id Software and how they went from making like Commander Keen to Wolfenstein and how that led into Doom eventually, and some of the histories of the personalities behind the studio, lots of like inner office anecdotes. Just like if you're into like game dev histories. It's a real good deep dive into the making of I think what we can all agree, one of the more influential games that gaming has ever seen, in Doom. Though I guess, frankly, I might argue that Wolfenstein is more influential than Doom, because Wolfenstein directly leads to the creation of Doom. Wolfenstein 3D, I should specify. Although, right, I guess if you don't have the original Return to Castle Wolfenstein, it doesn't attempt to remake that as this new FPS thing decades later. It's a decade later. I think it's like 10 years later. I do feel bad about shooting the dogs. I don't like needing to shoot dogs. So I have not played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but my partner has been playing a ton of it, and the wolves in that game make the saddest sad doggy sounds when you hurt them. It's very upsetting. That's... Oh, God. Can I break barrels? No. I'm actually very low on ammo. I should not be doing that. No. Well, there's the end of the level, so we'll do a little more exploring and then come back. Okay, well, there's some health pickups in this room, but I'm just so good at this game that I'm already at full health, so, not super useful for me. I feel like one of these walls has to be a secret, right? A thing that would come back in Doom that debuted in Wolfenstein was lots of secret rooms where you could just like run along walls and press on them and then, shit emerged. But none of these, surprisingly enough. Okay, well, we'll keep going. I do feel like I need to be able to turn faster in this game. Unfortunately, not an option. I can sprint, that's good to know. Just zoom right along. Wait, not the end of the level. I forget. Wolfenstein 3D levels are big, unlike Doom levels, which are tiny. I think the first Doom level you can beat in like literally 15 seconds. Haha! Speaking of secrets. Fuck yes! It loves to give you the better weapons in the first level if you're careful enough. See getting the shotgun in the first level of Doom. Gotta get that Nazi gold. It increases our score, a thing we obviously care immensely about. I don't really know why I keep using the Royal We in this episode. I think it's just because I'm so used to streaming with other people, even though right now I'm by myself. Not really by myself. I have a cat accompanying me. He is the loud cat, but today she's very quiet because she's napping. She's absolutely adorable. Yet another reason we really need to get the pet cams going for our shows, because all of us have adorable animals sitting around at home when we stream. And we're not showing them off. That just seems like a waste. I have adorable cats, and I have adorable fish. I have all the adorable animals. And some shrimp right now, which I actually think are kind of weird looking, but, you know, they're okay. They currently have a 30-gallon aquarium to themselves, so they're very happy shrimp. Faces are being made at me, and I don't know why. I'm going to step away for a second. I'd like to state for the record that my partner is also adorable, as I was getting side-eye for calling out the adorable fish and cats, but not her. She's very adorable. Love you, babe. I would absolutely love to set up a 24-hour fish cam, Evan. Maybe once everyone moves into the 30-gallon, we can get that going. Aha, more secrets. Because right now I would not want to set up a stream of the 10-gallon, because I would just feel embarrassed by how many fish are in that tank, which is more than there should be. I do lots of water changes. It's okay. They're fine. They're very happy fish. But once everyone moves into the 30-gallon, and I add some new fish so that there's some movement in the, like, mid and top column of the water, because right now my tank is 8 bottom dwellers and one gourami just swimming around the rest of the tank by himself. Once there's actually more to look at, that could be an idea worth looking into. Any Nazis? No Nazis this way. Any secret walls? Ooh, maybe once I get the pea puffer tank set up, actually, that could be a fun one, because pea puffers are very fun to watch. And I win. Damn! Oh, I don't know that I want a saltwater aquarium. There's, like, lots of like freshwater aquariums I would do before a saltwater aquarium, right? Like I'd like to do like a hard water, like African cichlid tank. I'd be down to do like a mud skipper tank, so it's right like half water, half land. A brackish water tank could be cool. There's a couple puffers I really like. If you can't tell, I really like pufferfish. There's a couple puffers that are brackish water that could be cool to keep. A black water tank could be cool, which is like a tank with lots of tannins in it, so it's like all the water is very dark. But fish really like it, so they're very active in that tank, and that can be fun to watch, if you can see the fish. Axolotls, I'd like to do an axolotl tank at some point. I have lots of fish tank ideas. Saltwater's just not really my thing, though, because then, right, you have to deal with, like... Right, you have to deal with, like, maintaining a saltwater ratio, and you need, like, live rocks and corals, and it's so much extra shit to mess with. And, like, yes, the fish are very pretty, right? The common citation is that, like... oh, like saltwater tanks are cool because saltwater fish are much more colorful, but I think there's like lots of freshwater fish that actually look pretty much as cool, right? That's like one of the reasons I'd want to do. Excuse me. An African like cichlid tank is that they are also like very colorful, probably because all those fish are descended from saltwater fish that like live in these like giant lakes in Africa that used to be connected to the ocean, and then got cut off. So all these lakes are like full of like old coral fragments, and that's also why all these fish need like crazy hard water tanks because their water is full of coral. Fish and coral are beautiful, Evan, but coral is a bitch to maintain and, like, take care of, because remember, corals are all living, so they require, like, a ton of maintenance along with the fish. Sometimes your fishes and your corals don't get along. It's a lot. Also, Evan asks, would that work? Would what work? Oh, Jesus, Nazis. Shoot the Nazis! Just as like a general principle of life, actually, I pretty much agree with that. Shoot the Nazis. If anyone would like a great Nazi murdering movie, I'm pretty sure The Green Room just got added to Netflix. All of these voice clips, of course, just recorded by id Software studio guys, and thus the German is absolutely atrocious, so sorry for any native German speakers listening and going, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are they saying and doing to my language? Nope, can't open that one. Oh, I'll take some ammo. Secrets? No. What do you mean by a blacklight fish? Like one of those glowfish? Because I must admit, I'm generally not a fan of the glowfish, right? There's like the glow tetras, and they actually just released glow betas and glow sharks. But the problem is glowfish tend to, like, one, I like a more natural-looking fish. Which is not to say that I just like fish that look very fishy. All my favorite fish are actually ones that kind of deviate from the standard ichthyon form. But glowfish, like, right, the ones that have, like, the zebrafish DNA injected so they glow. No, I'm sorry, the original ones I think were zebrafish that had jellyfish DNA injected. They tend to have genetic problems and not be from very good stock. Lots of fish have, like, body patterns that will glow if you put them under a black light. That's actually common to a lot of species. Basically, any fish with, like, a light body coloring will be iridescent under a black light. It's pretty common in a tank setup to have, like, one standard, like, right iridescent light and one black light in your lighting hood so that you get kind of the maximum reflection off all of your fish's colors. And those setups do look very cool. You wouldn't quite get, like, the full effect in, like, say, the 30-gallon I'm putting together right now, because I have, like, a light sand substrate, and if you really want to get that effect, you put a bunch of, like, light-bodied colored fish into a tank with a dark substrate, and then you put in black lights, and, like, you get that very intense, like neon glow effect off their bodies. But you can totally do that. Like, that's not how my tank is set up, but if you wanted to, yeah, that's totally a thing you could put together. Of course, being a very old school FPS, possibly the oldest school FPS, I can't think of something I would call an FPS that came out earlier than this. There are games with, like, elements in common, right? We have, like, Pathways into Darkness by Bungie, or we have, like, Ultima Underworld. But this is the first one I can think of that focuses primarily on shooting. But by being a very old... Oh god, Nazi! By being a very old game... in this genre. We can see one of the early traits, which is this giant maze-like level design, where you just kind of got a right. At least in Doom, you have a map. Here, you really just kind of gotta wander around until you find what you're looking for. Which in this case is going to give us lots of chances to run along these walls, hitting the interact button, seeing if any of these paintings pop open. Oh, I think that one did. Yep. Do we have a double secret? No. And I'm at max ammo, so I can't even make use of it. Oh, low health, though. There were a couple health pickups in rooms further back that I didn't get because I was at full health at the time. Might be worth doubling back and seeing if I can't make use of some of those. And Evan, really the answer here is that you just need to let me set you up an aquarium. And I will do whatever you want, as long as I get to stock the fish and put in all the plants and stuff. That you pay for, of course. Nah. Oh god, there's a lot of them in this room. And now they are dead. The only good Nazi. A dead one. Okay, just making sure I can't blow those up. Seriously, no secret rooms in here? Alright, let me check these last couple paintings. Oh, right, this is where we came from. Okay, so is there another room this way? Aha! Those not blow up? Okay. But I will certainly take the health. Oh Jesus, 2 officers. Gun them down. There we go. Hell yeah, health pickup. No, no, okay. The health economy in this game is pretty punishing. You might have noticed earlier when that dude came around the corner and got a few shots into me. Just like instantly dropped me from like 90% to like 52% health. Being closer to your enemies has a serious impact on the amount of damage you're going to take from them in combat. Saw you, dude. Trying to be stealthy on me. I'm pretty sure that none of these are going to be secrets, because they all would link into rooms which actually exist already. Or right, that which are like directly accessible via the map, but I'm going to go around and click on them just in case. Okay. Probably one more secret room. Not secret room, just dead end room here. Oh, not dead end. Okay, well now we have 2 directions. Oh god, one of these has to be a secret. Ha, there we go. There is just no way that entire room existed with that giant-ass hallway to not lead to something. Just to double check. Okay, well, we'll go down there in a second. First, we're going to check out this room.
Mein Leben!
very glad we picked up the SMG early on. Don't have to do all that with the pistol. That probably would not have gone so hot. All the Nazi gold. Walk along the wall. Walk along the wall. There's probably not a secret in this room, because right, they already gave us something in this room with the gold. I will say, I'm coming to really like recording with a headset mic, because I can gesture my head around wildly, as I am wont to do, without worrying about looking away from the microphone. Usually we record on a stationary microphone, so we can use one for whatever group is recording, as we are very cheap and don't want to buy multiple headset mics. Alright, get that health. Doing pretty good still. I was really hoping this was going to be the progression path, though, because I am now kind of lost as to where to go. But such is the game. Nothing that way. Nothing this way but a bunch of dead Nazis. I love that when doing his little look side to side animation, the way BJ waggles his chin. BJ Blazkowicz, of course, the joke-named character of this game, who would go on to be reinterpreted into an incredibly pathos-filled character in the modern Wolfenstein games. They're very good if you have not played them. Wolfenstein: The New Colossus and Wolfenstein something else. Those games are both very good. They just have names I can't remember. You're not a secret, right? Okay. We'll go back there in a second. The piles of dead Nazis lead me to believe I've come this way previously. Oh, yes, it's this one. Okay. Okay, so let's go check out this way. Yes, okay. Ah, well, haven't been this way before, because live Nazis, good indicator. I mean, I'll take some health. Probably not any secrets in here, but we're gonna check anyway. Actually, more inclined to believe there's secrets in here because there wasn't a health pickup. It really just makes me want to go listen to more Masters of Doom. Alright, well, that was a little bit disappointing, but we carry on. little bit lost. That's okay. That's all part of the experience. Okay, so up to this room, this is like a hard cutoff. There's no possible way that it could be further back than this. So that just means we have to explore all these again. Is it this way? Oh no, that's the... that cuts across, okay. Is this just a bathroom? Do Nazis just shit into, like, you know, big oil drums? Oh, Jesus, where am I going? This is back into that. Take that ammo. Wait, I can't take that ammo? There we go, okay. Nazi, did Nazi. Nazi, did Nazi. I'm gonna have to start breaking out the graph paper soon. I went back to the beginning. Great. Well, they say if you just keep your hand on the left wall at all times and follow the wall, you will eventually get out of all mazes. So we are going to employ that strategy here. We're just going to strafe along the left-hand side of the arena, take whatever door or passages come our way, and see how this goes. If you hear yelling, that's my cat, who's very mad that I am playing this game instead of petting her, which is obviously what I should be doing with my time. Hey, you know what? It worked. Oh, I remember this room. Oh god. Just rain bullets into the room. Strafe. No, honestly, that could have gone way worse. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I could use some health. Thank you. This is actually the second time we've attempted a Wolfenstein Let's Play here on the channel. Me and Evan did do one at one point, and if I remember correctly, it promptly crashed right around the time we got to floor 2, which sucks because I was doing great, because as you can all see, I'm awesome at Wolfenstein. Got a key, that's cool. Secrets. Alright, this giant-ass wall has to be hiding something. Stand corrected. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's hiding Nazis. Well, I think there's a little bit of ammo and health back there I didn't pick up, so we're gonna go grab that real quick. Just 'cause why not leave the level fully equipped? Yeah, there we go. Took a little bit longer than the 2-minute part there. Got us, you know, but I was being thorough in my exploration.